All right, Shalom. All praise due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. All right, and this is a quick impromptu. All right, Esau is a damn demon, man. He's reaching, man, and he wants his fear to continue. All right. I just finished watching a video on Good Morning America announcing, God damn it, COVID toes. Okay. I'm all right. It's vexation, man. It's a vexation of spirit that we have to listen to these lies come from out of Esau's mouth, okay, which is the so-called white man on the earth today, okay, whether you want to believe it or not, okay. When Job 9:24 said that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, now you see who's ruling the earth, okay. He has made this fictional pandemic up. If there is COVID-19, it's because he has produced it and mass injected groups of people with it, just like the AIDS virus, Ebola, and other cooked up patented diseases in the CDC. All right, and they say that these diseases are patented after when the CDC labels them and cook them to another degree of how can you say it? They cultivated them into something bigger or more, and that's when the patent actually happens. Okay, that's what they want you to believe, but we know it have had patents on them before they even are to the masses. All right, so this is COVID toes now. All right, and this video that's playing is underneath the Fair Use Act. Okay, and it's not for personal gain or to profit in any way. All right, this is just a teaching tool and an example, all right, of the wickedness that Esau Edom is cooking up on the face of the earth, and the fear that he's pushing throughout the world. All right, and then I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures and hey, shut it down. So with that, without any other further ado, let me just play it. Salaki brothers.
At the ASPCA, we give a voice to the voiceless. We fight for those who can't.
We're going to turn now to the mystery COVID-19 symptoms that doctors are sounding the alarm about as they see a growing number of patients with skin problems. They're calling it COVID toes. Dr. Jen Ashton joins us with more on this. And Doc, we're seeing several manifestations of the coronavirus that are really surprising doctors. But let's start with what they're calling COVID toes. What is that about?
Well, Michael, this is under the dermatologic or skin manifestations category, and some early reports in the medical literature suggesting that it could be as high as 20%. That's based on reports out of Italy. But take a look at these images for an idea of the range or spectrum that we could possibly see in patients with COVID on their skin. You can see everything from bruising to discoloration, ulceration, rashes, hives. The list goes on and on. You can see in some cases
So there you have it. You see the great lie that they're pushing. All right. That occurred. Okay. These symptoms that they're speaking of have been occurring on people's feet forever and a day. Okay. When you walk too long, you get blisters on your feet if your socks are sweating. What are they going to do? Attribute that to COVID-19? Hives. Hives is an allergic reaction to some type of material or something that you ate, okay? And it can show up anywhere on your body, okay? Now, the media is tricky because what they're doing is labeling everything COVID after the main symptom. So you got the sniffle, you got sniffles, COVID-19, okay? Your toes got a blister on it. And like I just explained, what's the rational reason for your toes having a blister after you walking in shoes with sweat and sock that's wet rubbing on your foot? Now you got a blister. It's due to COVID-19. You see? He's telling you what he's doing in plain sight, but the masses, okay, with mass hysteria, when they hear this, the only thing they're gonna remember is the buzzword COVID-19, okay, at the end of it. And that's going to send them into another panic, okay? The baby have diaper rash. Guess what? It's COVID-19, so it's diaper rash COVID-19. You see what I'm saying? This is absurd. This is the most absurd thing in the history of man, what they're doing to people in their minds, man. Let's listen to some more bullshit, okay?
Like pattern that typically affects the trunk. In the toes or fingers, you could see things that almost look like frostbite. Sometimes there's a change in the skin.
It's frostbite. If it's -2 degrees outside and your hand gets wet, okay, and you have no gloves and you're out there, what are you going to get? You're going to get frostbite. Nobody's listening. Nobody's paying attention. Yet and still, the media is producing mass hysteria, okay? And it's already been broken down what COVID stands for. Certificate of Vaccination ID 2020, okay? So you dummies can go ahead and listen to the madness. But I'm using this video to dissect what these people are saying. And yes, the medical field is involved. They're involved with the mass hysteria, pushing the propaganda of this this disease that's unseen, but it's seen, okay? Let's hear more.
Texture. Sometimes this is associated with discomfort or pain. There are theories about this, you guys, which is that dermatologists have long since known that when people get viral infections, they can have skin manifestations. But these are definitely atypical, and they're getting a lot of attention from our dermatologists.
Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Yes, every doctor knows this. Every doctor. If something is not right in your body, okay, let's say you got an allergy, okay, what happens when you have an allergy? You may produce red eyes, itchy skin sometimes, okay? It depends on what you get into. If you go out there and get in poison ivy, guess what type of allergy you're gonna have? You're gonna have itchy rashes all over you, okay? This is so absurd, man. This is the most absurd thing I ever heard in my whole life, okay? And it's words that's being used that's telling you, okay, it's comically, it's not comically, but it's commonly things that happen, all right? It's going to happen anyways, all right? Things like rashes and things, that doesn't mean that you have COVID-19. It just means that you have an allergic reaction to something, man. These people are pulling out all the stops to mind fuck you, man. That's what they're doing. And I guarantee you, Negroes, Latinos, okay, and so-called Indians, which are Native Americans, all right, gonna fall victim to this, man. That's why Hosea 4:3 says our people are killed for a lack of knowledge, man. All right, because you're not using the common sense that the Lord gave you, man. Don't you see what's happening? They funneling people in, man, just like cattle, man. Cattle, all cattle.
Colleagues.
And if somebody sees this type of rash on their body, well, how concerned should they be?
Well, I think in the absence of any other symptom, they should follow it. You know, everyone has a phone with a camera feature on it, so that's a great use for that. You want to take daily pictures. If it's a rash, what we do in the hospitals, we literally take a pen and mark the borders so we can see if it's progressing. Dermatologists now are doing more telemedicine consults than ever. There are apps where you can get a dermatologist's opinion on things, but certainly if you get any other symptom of COVID, a fever, anything else, you definitely want to seek some medical attention.
And Dr. Jen, we're also hearing about abnormal blood clotting, specifically, at least most notably, in the case of that Broadway star, Nick Cordero, who had his right leg amputated as a result of COVID-19. What can you tell us about that?
What did she just say? Blood clotting, all right? It's not due to COVID-19. That's something that really occurs by itself. Okay? It's a rarity, but it happens. See, the underlying conditioning, man, this disease, a virus, let's put it like that, the virus is non-existence without an underlying symptom. And why is that? Why? Because when you go to the doctor, they have to label everything COVID-19 now. I don't understand how perplexing that is. It's not confusing. Don't you see what they're doing? Talking to the masses, you know? I know the brothers figured it out already, man. Figured it out. But to the masses, man, you people are stupid than stupider and dumber than a movie. Okay? You really don't research nothing. You really don't understand what's going on. This man then got his leg cut off. When they could have gave him some pills or something like that to break down the blood, to thin it out, blood thinners, okay? But nah, they just went straight ahead for the gusto and chopped off this man's leg, man. Just to label it COVID-19.
Well, Amy, actually, the abnormal clotting pattern that we're seeing in some critically ill patients with COVID may actually be related to these skin manifestations, but we're seeing these microscopic blood clots in arteries, veins, that definitely affects blood flow and oxygen delivery to all parts of the body, and that's what we saw with that tragic case.
Yes.
Bullshit. You know how many arteries and veins you have, man? Microscopic arteries at that too. Come on, man. What are these people? I don't know what else to say, man. All right, to some, it's given, man. All right, the knowledge of the Lord has spread only upon certain people, man, and they're not falling for the bullshit. All right. And that's even more reason for these so-called devils to come after people of our sort. Okay, the wise men. Okay, out of the nation of Israel, because we see things for what they are, not what people are telling us. Blood clotting, skin irritations, toe blisters, so on and so forth, man. That's not COVID-19. What's going on? People are gonna see sooner or later, man, when they wake up one day, all right, that they've been duped, man, without no Vaseline. All right, and it's coming. It's coming. Let me get a couple of scriptures, and I'm gonna close it on out, man. They're just pushing lies upon lies, man, and it's nobody's the wiser. All right. This is Isaiah 60 and 2. It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." Like I said, man, you really starting to see the gross darkness cover the people. Okay, friends and families that you have known for years. Okay, you can see that their lights are out, man, and they have nobody at home up in the box in their head. Okay, it's just herd mentality, shaking heads and following a little red laser beam on the wall like a cat. That's the only thing these American people know, man. They don't know anything else. They can't think without somebody telling them what the fuck to do. And it's getting quite annoying, man. It's getting real annoying being around people with dim-wittedness in their mind, man. Okay. All right. So when you look at these type of news reports, man, you gotta break the spell of Esau, man. All right. Let's get that. 'Cause some people they're just gonna be dumb. All right. One second. And Salaki. It was Isaiah 14. Okay, so this is what situation we're in at the current moment, man. Okay, about to be a changing of the guard. All right, and now I'll start at Isaiah 14 and 4. It says, "That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, How hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased." Okay, the oppressor is not ceased yet, and the golden city is still holding on, but shortly it's going to come to an end. Why? Because of lies like that, man. All right, these type of lies is what are going to put this place under the pride of Edom. Okay, we know that he's a liar from the beginning. Thus says the scriptures, man. Okay, we know what type of wicked man this oppressor is, but this is going to be his end right here. Okay, the Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Okay, his witchcraft, all right, his wicked ways, they're being broken, man. Okay, you got all these uprisings going on, like it said in Matthew's, the 24th chapter, I believe, and then in Luke. Okay, the same thing is going on. It's just people are not gonna fall for this shit too much longer. The wise people, at least. Okay, but there's a lot of sleeping dead zombies walking around. Okay, and COVID toes is that's not even a real thing, man. What the fuck? Hey, I just had to put this up, man, because it's getting to a point, man, where Esau Edom is just being fucking ridiculous and a 2-year-old kid. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. And with that, I want to say Shalom.